Hi everyone and welcome back to a brand new video on my channel. As you can see, today I'm back with a brand new video on Rocket League, and today I'm completing my final 2 placement matches in the 3v3 playlist. So yeah, I think I'm a roundabout champ too, so let's get straight into it. Okay guys, so I'm in the first game. I mean, everyone's like all separate, so there ain't going to be any teams or anything, which is kind of nice because every time I run into teams it's always bad, it never goes well. That was shocking from my part. Should not have allowed that to happen. I think most of my placement matches have been a bit on and off, so it's like been kind of random how they've gone. But I feel like threes though, like it doesn't really just come down to like how good you are, it comes down to, you know, how lucky you get with teammates. Because like a couple of my games I've had shocking teammates, and other ones I've had like semi-decent ones and done well. You know, it's not just relying on you, because you can't just 1v3 your way through it. And obviously if you can, then you won't be the rank you're at, but you know, you need the teammates there to be able to support you and do some stuff every now and then. I'm going to stay in the middle. The problem is with that, I would have pushed out for that, but I could hear someone behind me, so I just assumed, oh, it's probably my teammate, he's probably going to push it. Boom, nice. Wasn't sure if they'd save that or not, to be honest, because I feel like that was fairly savable, I reckon. He just didn't even try and go for it, it feels like. It's quite a nice shot though, not gonna lie. Top corner, not really hard to read. Oh. So I was expecting him to hit that. That's why my hit was so terrible, because yeah, it kind of caught me off guard. My teammate should have that, or not. Wasn't going to rush that because I thought he was going to hit it. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. What I don't get though is one of my teammates was up the other end of the pitch. Like, what are you doing? Like, I swear, yeah, literally, he's like coming from the other end of the pitch. You didn't get sent that far up the pitch. What are you doing? Like, I get you want boost, but like you're better off just grabbing a couple pads and having maybe 30 boost and actually being able to help than just having full 100 but not being able to help because you can't get back in time. Oh nice, just went around both of them. And of course nothing's able to happen because my teammates didn't go for it. Oh really? I'm literally carrying these guys so hard right now, like 400 points, and they haven't even got a combined total of 100. This is exactly what I mean by teammates. Like, that was shocking. Like, what was that? That was terrible. These guys haven't really done anything useful this entire game. But then they say not to blame your teammates. Especially in freeze, like freeze is the worst one for it. Like every other game mode, yeah, it probably is likely to be your fault, but freeze, I swear to God, you just have so many people on the pitch. If one person's bad, it just makes the whole team suffer. Like you could have the best player on the pitch on your team but still lose. And yet again, I'm the one that scored that. Like, no help from them whatsoever. I mean, if anything, he put me off because I would have gone for it then, but he already went for it. Like, I could have got for it so much sooner. Luckily it worked out, but still. Shouldn't be going for that, and especially in a freeze game. Like, don't go for stuff you're not sure you can hit or not, because you got 2 other people on the pitch that can go for you. Like, especially if you're coming back as well, like that is the worst time to go for it. When you're... Oh, that was in. Damn. I mean, I couldn't have gone for that because it was horrible off of the wall. What I want to know is where my other teammate was and why he was so far forward. Like, he should have been halfway line at most. no more forward because always he's just in a crap position. I'll leave that for him. Hopefully he gets something nice. I'll stay back. Yeah, see, that's what you sort of want. You want one sort of pass in, one sort of there in the middle, and one sort of on the halfway line. So if it gets hit back, you know, that one on the halfway line can go into the middle. I'll leave that for the guy behind me. Nice. Oh, that was so close. They'll have. Hopefully someone's there. Unfortunate. Nice. Hopefully he can. Unfortunate. I was hoping he might be able to get it better. Yeah, that won't really do much because they were both retreating out, and one of the guys was just complete other end of the pitch. I'm surprised he got to that. I didn't think he was as close as he was. That's why I challenged that the way I did. And that guy then, why is he there? Again, why is he in that corner? He should be on the halfway line at that corner if he thinks he's going to go to that corner. He should not be on the corner already. Because if it doesn't go there, you're screwed. At least if you're in the sort of middle-ish side, you can get to it if it's in the corner before anyone else. And if it doesn't work out, you're still not screwed. It's nice they actually were able to do something. But like, just look at this leaderboard: 600 compared to 200, 170. The other team 400, 400, 300. But I could potentially lose rank because of this. Like, it's just so stupid. That's why I don't normally play freeze that much. Yeah, unfortunate. Oh no. I was getting really worried for a second. Oh, thank God he was actually able to save it. Generally thought for a second, oh no, these guys aren't the best. Hopefully they don't mess it up. I mean, I tried with that, but yeah, it's unfortunate. Haven't got much boost, but I'll still go for it. Do a sort of back corner. Hopefully, not the touch I really wanted, but oh well, in the middle. I feel like high in the middle is kind of decent, especially if it's not right on the backboard. Because like, you can always score from that. Just bang that. Honestly, if you just keep doing that, eventually there's not going to be anyone in a position to save it. Which is sort of a strategy I use quite a lot. Try to just hit it off of the wall, so it'd be sort of in the middle. That is very unfortunate. Luckily he missed that then. Otherwise that would not have been very nice. Not too mad about that, to be honest. Top corner. They'll have, and then I'll be sort of at the back just in case it gets hit over like that. That first guy that challenged at the very start should have already been back at that point. Like, that second guy, fair enough, you know, he's only just recently challenged, but that other guy, like, I don't know which one it was, but one of them was honestly horrible at rotating and positioning, just terrible. I don't know which one it was, but it was definitely one of them. That game was just not really going my way at all, so hopefully the next game goes a bit better. But yeah, as you can see, roundabout champ 2, so yeah, let's get into the next game. Okay guys, so I'm in the next game. Unfortunately I'm against a team, which means they might be playing slightly better, hopefully, because they're not all in the same club. It might just be people that sort of teamed up because they played well last game, which is always what you hope for, because generally if it's a team you're more likely to lose. I mean, generally what I have found with these games is they're kind of been like every other game has been sort of, so one game I get decent teammates, you know, I win. Next game I get bad teammates and I lose. That's kind of how a lot of my freeze games seem to go. What was that challenge? Like, you're coming at it side on. It's not ones, it's not twos. You don't need to challenge that. Like, you've got two other people on the pitch to do it for you. and you think one of them isn't going to be in a better position. And generally, if neither of them are in a better position, then your teammate's just bad. That was unfortunate. I was hoping it was further over. Honestly, if I didn't see him coming to challenge that, then I would have hit that. Not gonna follow. I'll let the other guy go for it, and then potentially try and get it in the middle. Oh, nice. These guys seem decent. I haven't really had to do anything so far, which is kind of nice. Yeah, that's sort of what you want. You want teammates where they can do stuff themselves, and like you're not needed constantly. That last game was straight away. I was top of the leaderboard, like. And it's kind of nice, like, when you're not top of the leaderboard. Especially after you've had a game where you were and you lost. Sort of shows that, like, if you're top of the leaderboard when you're losing, but you're sort of like either bottom or middle when you're winning, it sort of shows, you know, teammates are sort of slowing you down, sort of thing. Off the back. I might have been able to get that in if I tried a bit better, but to be honest, that is just as good. Because, I mean, if I shot it, it would have gone off to the side if I missed, whereas that, you know, it's nice for him. And he's decent, so he can finish it. Oh, he'll have that, it's fine. They're both up, which is not something you like to see, but I don't mind because I'm happy to sit back. That's a very nasty hit. I'm not going to go for it because they're sort of both in the middle. If they weren't, I probably would have gone for it because they're both in the middle. Sort of like if I miss it, it's like pretty much guaranteed goal for the other team. Alright, 50. That touch wasn't great for me. I'll just try and get into the middle. Nice little hit, he'll probably have that now. I mean, that's what you generally find with freeze. You can't keep going for it. You have sort of like one hit and then it's up to your teammates. That's why, like I said, you know, you rely quite heavily on them. I think my teammate's already up. He wasn't up, but oh well, don't matter. Still worked. I mean, to us, I would have pushed that, but I heard like a what sounded like a double jump behind me, so just assume, you know, oh, that's probably my teammate going up for it. But, you know, didn't work out too badly. These guys must have been guys that teamed up, because, like I said, you know, they're not in a club or anything. So, kind of suggests that they don't really know each other. It's kind of my bad. I was trying to get off of the wall, but it's kind of awkward. Not the best 50, and that touch was even worse. I hate it when it does that when I'm driving on the wall and I go to jump off and I'm already off. I mean, I got the bump there, didn't really do much, but stopped him from being able to follow up, which is what he was clearly trying to do. That's unfortunate. I saw the guy up there, and by the time I would have had the chance to go for it, like, he was already on it. There was no way I was getting to that. I honestly didn't know where my teammate was at that point, so... I mean, this game, generally, you know, that Lloyd DTV has been very good. I probably would have pushed that a lot sooner then, but I saw both my teammates were not in a good position at all. I really need to rewatch that, because I really don't know what happened there. Oh, it's sort of like a 50 in midair. Yeah, not bad. Worked out quite nicely. I mean, this is what you want to see, like 3 people that generally are all on around about the same score. You know, you have one that's probably slightly higher than another one. But, you know, you'll get that with freeze. So what you don't want to see is one that's like so much higher than the rest, or one that's just that much lower. That was just unfortunate. Want the best hit from that guy, and then that guy probably shouldn't have gone for it, And then at that point, you know, I'm still rotating back because that one guy made the mistake, you know, I can't rotate back any quicker. Not gonna go for it. I mean, he's already on it, so no point. That's a decent hit. I'm surprised none of them's on that, because I mean 2 of them are already out of it. The other guy made that hit, so I'll try and get it back in. Unfortunate, that was a nice challenge by that guy. He'll probably have that boost as well. Probably shouldn't have bumped my guy out then, but not too bad. Sort of stay in, I'll let them go for it. I haven't got much boost, maybe try and grab some pads. See, this is what you want to do, you don't want to be like rushing up there. You just want to be like grabbing some pads and have a little bit of boost. That was a really nice bump, I'm not gonna lie. That was like an amazing setup, so good. Yeah, that guy was really good in that game. He was sort of the one that carried the game. But I mean, it wasn't like he proper carried, like I did some stuff, my teammate did some stuff, like we're all fairly close, we're all within about 100, 200 points, which is what you want to see. You don't want to see one that's like massively below the rest. But yeah, I mean, that game was fairly dominant, you know. They weren't really that close. I think it was like maybe 2 mistakes we made, whereas theirs was sort of like we were just outplaying them. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Champ 2 Div 2, I think I was about that last season. I mean, I probably won't play it much now, maybe every now and then. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and anything else you'd like to see on Rocket League or any other games you'd like to see on this channel. And yeah, I'll see you guys all in the next one.
Built an empire of sound as the bridges were falling.